Chauncey here at Brooklyn College News, reporting on the situation that we're all aware of here in Bed-Stuy. Tensions have arisen in this Brooklyn neighborhood following the arrest of a long-term resident of this area. Many local activists and young students here at Brooklyn Community College have spoken against this arrest, calling it unjust and racially motivated. Here is a quick timeline of the events that occurred. On the 12th of this month, there is a reported assault of a woman here in Bed-Stuy. The woman, who reported this to police, described the suspect as wearing a red hooded sweatshirt. She also included the fact that he was African American to give more details to the police as they were asking information about what she saw that night. Two witnesses to the incident described what they saw on the night of November 12th.
Well, I was sitting on my porch here. I was just enjoying a smoke, and then I hear a scream down the block, and I get up right away and I look. And right down at the alley down there, I see a man run in there, and it happened really fast. But I'm pretty sure he was wearing a black hoodie, and he was about 6 feet tall. And thinking back, I'm pretty sure he was black. No, actually, I'm positive. I'm positive it was a black male. Yeah, I saw his face when he turned the corner. Yeah, I'm positive. But anyways, the crime in this area really needs to stop. I was really surprised.
I was on my way to take the trash out in the alley behind my house. As I walked out the back door, I heard a woman scream. I stopped in my tracks right outside the back door. As I was trying to process what I just heard, another scream came from a woman, followed by a man shouting. I couldn't find the courage to move. I probably stood there for about 30 seconds before seeing a man in a dark green hooded sweatshirt. Wait, maybe it was navy. Well, it looked dark green or navy. Running through the alley behind my house. He had his head down and it was way too dark to see his face.
The community has been in uproar following the retraction of the original witness report to the police, and that she no longer claims the assaulter was black. She has told the authorities that she does not know the race of the suspect and that her original claim was misguided. The man arrested by the authorities is Willie Jones Washington, a local favorite for the past 30 years due to his involvement in the community and warm personality. Students from Brooklyn Community College are leading protests calling this an unjust arrest, claiming Washington would never commit such an act. So how do you feel about Mr. Washington's arrest, and do you know him personally?
That's a good question. So Mr. Washington has always been around school whenever I left class, and he's always minded his own business. He's always displayed a warm presence in the community. I feel lucky enough to even call him a friend. I've always shared meaningful conversation with him. He's never harmed anyone or even been a nuisance in the community. He's always been a very positive presence in the community for many years. With the fact that the suspect of the crime has not even been identified, along with the lack of solid evidence, we the students at Brooklyn College are protesting this injustice on Mr. Washington and demand his release. This injustice is not acceptable, and we won't have it.
Authorities made the arrest citing Washington's whereabouts the night of the incident, claiming he was spotted near the place where the assault occurred. They also point to his criminal background in his youth, although protesters say these crimes were minor and nonviolent. As you can see, many students here at Brooklyn Community College are very aggravated by the controversy surrounding Mr. Washington's arrest. Now we wanted to get a sense of what you guys, the audience, thought of a few things. We conducted a survey and asked you guys how reliable eyewitnesses are. The majority said that eyewitnesses are somewhat or pretty reliable. There were a couple outliers, however, who say they are not reliable or very reliable, but they only consist of a very small percentage. This shows that students here at this school are somewhat confident, but aren't too convinced by eyewitnesses. As we have seen from the eyewitnesses we have interviewed, relying on them in this case will be very difficult considering the ones that we talked to share different memories of the night the assault occurred. Next, we asked if you guys thought either a rich or poor person is more likely to commit a crime. Although the question of class in relation to committing a crime was irrelevant to the highest percentage of 50% of interviewers, we received surprising information that a slightly lower percentage of 36% of interviewers thought it was more likely for a poor person to commit a crime than a rich person. And lastly, we asked if you guys thought race played a major role when police arrest or detain suspects. Most interviewers said that it definitely played a major role, consisting of 61%, and Second, we received data showing that 29% of people said that race plays a somewhat major role, leaving the other 10% saying that race does not play a major role at all. As you know, the issue of race in relation to police arrests is a major problem that has created controversy in the arrest of Mr. Washington. We will supply more information on this matter as more evidence arises. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.